Hello, my Jason, and welcome to my manga review for Volume 6 of Sousei no Onmyouji, and now we are reaching towards the divulsion of the anime and the manga right now. Volume 5 is pretty close to where the anime lied of the Yuto battle, along with the sort of conviction, the new conviction that Rokuro and Benio have in order to take on Yuto. However, through Volume 6, we get a different version of what we get in the anime. The anime went on to the Sousei arc, which went into more of the relationship between Rokuro and Benio, their sort of parental sort of emotions, especially for Benio as well, really build up her character in terms of being a mother, of what their, sort of future will be someday. But for Volume 6, we go into a sort of shonen battle arc of sorts. Rokuro and Benio have a 2-year time skip, very similar to the anime. They go on a mission with everyone else from the Seikai dorm, very similar towards that there. Rokuro and Benio debut new moves and all that such there. They're now in high school after that, and we get more different introductions towards Shimon and other types of characters as well in future chapters, at least here. The first chapter is volume chapter 19. It's very similar to the anime in some sort of ways. Mayura is trying to learn more about her powers, really starting to train a lot more of her father. However, Seigen gets real with her, saying that, you probably don't have any talent for this. You should probably quit right now. So Mayura's at a crossroads within her own life, whether she should, continue to be an exorcist in training or, just quit right away. She has her own conviction of keeping up with her friends, Rokuro and Benio, doesn't want to be left behind. By that, some nice comedic moments with Rokuro and Benio, with Rokuro staying at the Seikai dorm to avoid Benio's cooking for dinner, and when he's sort of traveling along, he ends up confronting Shimon, who he thinks is the proctor that will sort of instill him to the island and really test his skills for that there. But that's pretty much what it really was for Shimon, to test Rokuro's skills to see how far he's come in 2 years, and he really blames Rokuro for Seigen's state right now. His arms pretty much cut off from the battle against Yuto. He's lost his privilege to be part of the 12 Guardians, and his role as Byakko is up for grabs right now. And so Shimon blames Rokuro for all that, so his emotions go through in the battle, and they have a very nice action-packed battle here. Rokuro getting the best of Shimon at times here and there, but by the end, Shimon shows his overall power in Suzaku, his role in the 12 Guardians. And another difference between the anime and the manga is that the manga isn't afraid to get more ecchi than the anime, where we have this scene where Rokuro and Benio are in the bath together when they didn't really want to be. They try to sort of like chicken with one another, saying I was here first, then I was here first. So they're getting the bath together, and different emotional things go on where Benio's boobs were on Rokuro's back. He started getting embarrassed, and Benio started to think about her future together with Rokuro, how they will be more together like this for their foreseeable future in terms of their destiny as the twin Star Exorcists. And so both of them are embarrassed from this moment here. We also have Mayura, very similar to the anime, walking in on Shimon while he's in the bathroom, while Rokuro wakes up with this girl Sayo in his bed with them. They're both freaking out over who's this person in the house. Benio and Mayura freak out Rokuro because he has a girl in bed with them. So like, what did you do with her? And so very hilarious moments here. Again, very similar to the anime with the Mayura scene, but not with the Sayo scene, who turns out to be the proctor for Rokuro and Benio to decide whether they'll be going to the island or not, and also Shimon's little sister, not by blood, but more of a branch family sort of thing, for instance, to Naruto, where Hinata and Neji are basically like a brother and sister in some sort of ways. That's what Hinata calls Neji, Neji Nissan, but they're actually like cousins in some weird sort of ways. Hinata is the main family, and Neji is the branch family. Very similar to here, where Sayo is the main heir to the family, the main branch, while Shima is the side branch of the family, where he's sort of instructed to protect Sayo at all costs. That's sort of his role, and that's sort of their relationship there. They're still brother and sister as they call each other, but it's sort of very similar there to Naruto, with Hinata and Neji. And so it's established early on that Sayo has a crush on Rokuro. He I guess in some ways Sayo sees Rokuro as her prince type figure, because she's always been stuck in her own house over in the island across from where they are, and so she saw it as an opportunity to go out into outside of her own comfort zone, her own bubble, and go off and do shopping, eat different foods all over the place. That's her opportunity. It's all because of Rokuro, and so that's why she has a crush on him. It's very established throughout there. Rokuro had no idea what was going on, though. After he explained his convictions towards Sayo, they basically go on a date of sorts with Shimon, Mayura, and Benio watching nearby. Benio shows off her jealousy, just standing in front of them, making sure they don't get too close to each other after Sayo licked ice cream of Rokuro's cheek, and so lots of tension going on between these two. The tension grows even more, though, when Sayo goes off on Benio, talking about how Yuto has sort of disgraced the Adashino family name, and she goes off about having a traitor for her brother, and Rokuro, of course, sticking up for Benio, covers Sayo's mouth and tells her that you've gone too far, really angry at her, a much more different demeanor that Sayo was expecting. She runs off, very sad about that there, and they all make up at the end. However, Sayo and Benio are basically romantic rivals of sorts. You might have stir in the background there, but the manga, at least, they seamlessly and really progressively branch off that sort of crush that Mayura has on Rokuro, very much so, much more than the anime. The anime don't really establish it too much. It's just more of Mayura sort of granting Benio her permission to go after Rokuro. In this case, it's much different. Mayura, her goals and her feelings change more and more throughout this whole entire manga series. It's very much different in the anime, the way the Mayura character is treated. Sayo, they're getting ready for the divine enchantments. That's basically her power. She has this inner spirits within there. This was introduced that these exorcists have inner spirits. That's where they get their powers from. And Sayo's divine guardian is Kuzunoa, who is basically the mother of Abe no Seimei, and grants her the ability to see enchanted powers within exorcists. And so that's basically how she's going to sort of vet Rokuro and Benio to see whether they'll be going to the island or not. And it's revealed at the end of chapter 21, the end of volume 6, where Sayo's divine summoning transforms Rokuro into the, I guess they call it a white chrysalis form that he had with Yuto, and basically he's referred to as Seimei by Sayo / Kuzunoa, and so as they establish that Kuzunoa is Abe no Seimei's mother, it's implied that Abe no Seimei is Rokuro's guardian, which is where he gets his powers from. And so big reveal there. Much different reveal than we had in the anime. The anime built up that Rokuro was the Cataclysm King. That was basically what it was, and the Abe no Seimei was a separate sort of thing that was kind of evil of sorts. You're just more of a god type of figure, ridding humanity and saving humanity from itself. And so I would say Volume 6 is the volume you have to read if you really want to see a much different story than the anime. Volume 5 is pretty close. I mean, it really shows the bridging divide of the ambitions and the character changes that you see before the 2-year time skip, before they get to Sayo, introducing inner guardians and enchanted powers, where the enchanted powers come from for the exorcists, and also the reveal of Rokuro possibly being Abe no Seimei, at least having the guardian of Seimei within him. And so much different convictions here, much more ecchi content here in the manga as well, not only with the Rokuro Benio stuff, but also Shimon, I guess, as well, with him being naked in the bathroom, and Sayo with her revealing outfits, with her sort of starting up the divine process, divine summoning at least. This is how she does this, with her very revealing outfits, and so much different sort of tone and direction of the series than the anime. Pick and choose what you think is better, but still, for straight up shonen series, it's what the manga does here, while the anime goes for more of a slice of lifey, more character based sort of thing, looking at their romantic relationship between Rokuro and Benio, focusing on that more, while the manga sort of just does a slow burn with their romantic relationship between Rokuro and Benio. And so for rating for this volume, I'm giving this one a B+. Definitely a very slow burn in terms of developing the story for Sousei no Onmyouji. The Shima and Rokuro battle is pretty fun, with the explosive explosive action. Rokuro starting to get some hits here and there between Shimon. Very nice reveal of Shimon's ultimate power. Some minor things with Mayura. Definitely they're starting to build her character up a little bit more. Although Benio Sayo thing, that was a more cliched, but still it's more developing, more of a harem of sorts for Rokuro. So it's dangerously treading towards a harem anime, but they didn't really go too much within that there, thankfully enough. The whole enchanted powers things, it's very much suspension of disbelief. You have to believe these sort of things there, because you could go many different directions with that sort of thing. They didn't really explain it too much for me. That's why it's more of a suspension of disbelief, because they didn't really explain too much of where the exorcists get their powers from, and whether the enchanted powers are more unique to each individual or not. And I get they sort of explain with the more powerful characters get the more powerful spirits, but still I think a better explanation would have sufficed for me. And so what do you think about Volume 6? Part of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe as well. It really helps me out. Really appreciate all of that. And thank you for watching my Volume 6 review of Sousei no Onmyouji. Hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.